today. So, but I'd like to make a quick video. Maybe it's not gonna be quick, but so I'd like to talk about some new electronics I have recently bought. One is this new digital camera, Fujifilm's, and another is Western Digital's HDD, 2TB HDD. So let me first talk about HDD. So the first thing is this Western Digital HDD. This is 2TB. This is really simple. This has only these connectors. It's made of plastic and about this size, and this was fairly cheap. Yeah, much cheaper compared to other makers' HDD for the same size, 2TB. This was about, I think, 79, 80 yen. 7,980 yen ぐらい。7,980 yen about. It was cheap. And one thing I didn't know of, one thing I wasn't thinking of, was that I can use this with my Mac as what's called time machine. So yeah, I can use this as a backup HDD. So that's something I like about Mac and this HDD. This is Western Digital, is a hard disk drive maker, so this is pretty reliable. I've read a lot of reviews of the buyers of this HDD, so just to make sure that this HDD is not junk. Yes, and that was the video. And that video was actually filmed with this digital camera. So this digital camera was the one I have wanted for long. So I think this was released in March this year, 2011. As I said, this is Fujifilm's, and the model name is F550EXR. This is pretty new model. As for me, when considering buying a digital camera, I believe that camera is Canon or Nikon, but I've tested there's some demo devices at the electronic stores, so I've tested some of them: Canon, Nikon, Sony, Fujifilm, and some others, and this was the best one of them. So yeah, this uses new sensor, CMOS sensor, what's called something like backside I don't know. It's anyway new CMOS sensor that Sony invented, and it features night pictures. This is also capable of night pictures of scenes of dark scenes. So, as well as other makers' cameras. So, as compact digital camera, Fujifilm makes really nice ones. Canon, Nikon, I heard they make one lens reflection cameras, like these professional look cameras. So yeah, and yeah, this is how it looks. It's relatively big compared to my other Canon's digital camera. Yeah, pretty thick, I think. This also has GPS, but I heard this GPS is junk, so I don't use this. It also uses battery. Yeah, and this is not only about resolution, but it's 60 megapixels. So yeah, I have wanted this camera around since when I bought Sony's Handycam, I think, video camera. Yeah, that time this was very expensive, that I thought I couldn't afford this. It was about 35,000 yen, but the time I bought this like 3 days ago, and it was about 21,000 yen with what's called 20% of points. So it's like buying this camera for 16,000 yen. Yeah, that is really cheap for this level of digital camera. So yeah, this is a chance. Why I bought this digital camera? Because I have wanted this, as I said. Yeah, because another reason is I am going to Montreal. I'm going on a trip. So yeah, that is going to be my first real abroad trip. Besides Hawaii. Hawaii was also real trip, but it was like I could still use Japanese in Hawaii. Yeah, so Montreal this time, I think I'm not gonna be able to use Japanese. Not I think, I believe I'm not gonna be able to use Japanese there. So I consider it real trip abroad. So I'm gonna make a lot of videos and pictures. So I thought I need a really good camera. That's another reason I bought this, as well as that this was sold cheap. So I have already taken some pictures. So I know that this video resolution is 1920 by 1080, so it cannot show the full potential or full quality of the pictures that this can take, but it tells you something. So I haven't added any brightness or sharpness or anything on the picture, so yeah, please see some. There are many features I can tell you about this digital camera, but I think it's running out of time. You might not just want to listen to it. If you do, please. Yeah, anyway. I have no idea what I should talk about. Okay, one great feature about this camera is this feature, which is called EXR, which automatically detects the scenes. So if I like put something close to the lens, it detects and changes the mode into macro. It's not working, but it works usually. And detecting variety of scenes, it kind of adjusts setting like ISO or shutter speed or aperture. I don't know what it's called in English. It also has some other features. This EXR is really nice, I heard, and I think it is. And this also has manual settings, which you can set the shutter speed and aperture as you like this. And the max ISO of this digital camera is 128,000. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, 128,000. Yeah, 128,000. 12,800. So I like this. This is pretty nice. This also has 15x zoom, which really is a nice feature. Anyway, so please take a look at the pictures, some sample pictures, and the pictures of night sky is what I took today. Yeah, the moons was nice. That was it. So if you have any questions about this camera or about the HDD, please ask me freely. I'll be willing to answer your questions if I have time. Yeah, I really recommend this digital camera if you have this in your country. Yep, this is really nice. And the clerk at the store I bought, not at the store, but clerk at some store said this camera is the best for among the compact digital camera around the same price, or generally as for compact digital camera, this is one of the best cameras. Of course, if you pay more money, like I don't know, like 500, 600, 10,000, you can buy you can buy even more nicer one. But for this price, yeah, this is really nice, cheap and nice, best, I think. And oh, it's become this long video, sorry, but thanks for watching. I'm really tired and I'm really sleepy. I'm going to bed. With me. Good night. Thanks for watching.